All right, here's the first scramble. I see here's a star edge. We got like 4 of them here. There's the last one. So I could probably All right, so I'm probably gonna do red, blue, and yellow together like that. I see that pairs these up too, so I can keep that in mind. I'm gonna align the D layer and bring over the purple as I'm gonna solve purple and green next. Kind of keep an eye out for this edge if we can find it. So I'll align those two, then I'll start solving this. Again, I haven't seen the edge. There it is. Alright, so I'll probably just do that as the first pair. I saw this corner and I saw this corner. I'm going to see if those edges come up at all. Probably rotate this way to insert so I can get more of a view of what's going on. I haven't seen the edge that goes with this yet. I saw these, I saw this, I saw that, and I saw this pair. I might just go for this pair. That's probably what I would see in the solve. So I'm going to kind of do an R prime to set up to this pair that I can insert here. And I saw this edge come up, which is the one that we're looking for, well, kind of looking for. Also these, I might do these first, just because they're pretty easy, and it's also going to bring this over to the front as well. So pair them up like that, I'll insert it in the back. There's our corner, there's our edge. Really easy to pair up like that, just insert, and then this is the last corner we're looking for. Nice, it's all the way on the other side of the cube. And then, honestly I didn't really look ahead to S2Ls that much, but not too bad. We have this pair, which probably won't get preserved, but actually I think I can make something work a little bit. So this will go down here, this edge will go over here. I can do U2 prime to bring that over, and then I'll do a B2. I guess it would be B2 or BR2. And then I'll just insert these like that, and then I'll probably just go right into solving this. Do the same thing I did with the first F2L pair. I think it was the first one, but do like an R prime, set it to that. So I don't have to rotate to like this angle or anything dumb like that. I saw this in the meantime, and then this edge is over here as well. So I'll probably pair them up. I think it was like that, but I'll bring this into the layer like that, and then I can just pair these up and insert. I saw that. I saw this for like a while, like before I inserted this. And the corners here. I'll probably pair them up like that, because there's no really good way of doing it with like RFU moves, so that's probably the best way to do it for me. This is going to be the next edge I'm going to solve. I could also think about doing pseudo for this. I don't really implement pseudo in solves that much right now, but I probably should. I mean, we'll see what happens right now. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do pseudo. Okay, so red, I can bring red over to green here. And then I think if I just, so that this is kind of like, works like that pair. There we go, it has that block. Do the R to solve it completely. And then these two, I think if I go like U and then that, yeah, I should pair it up like that. I see this for my pair, this is already in its spot. So this is like pretty good. So I can just do this. I also saw this as the edge for it. So this is all really fluid. This edge is going to go here, or I want it to go there. It's not going to go there when I insert this. And then also this pair I will kind of do next. Because I guess I kind of always use pseudo for this last block, in a sense. And you see if I would go like this, actually this wouldn't even be a bad case. But that's something more I need to learn about. But in a solve, I'd probably do like an F or an F2 to set up to like something like that. And if I did an F, yeah, F would probably be the worst way to do it. This definitely isn't bad either because it kind of sets you up to this. But let's say I did an F2 because that's probably what I would have done in a solve. Again, not doing any setup moves would probably be the best. I see this is the pair that will go right after it. Insert that. I'll rotate to here then. Trying to think if there's a good way that I can do an R, and if I do like a U move before to set these up, but probably not, so. Just solve the last two pairs like that. This OLL is from 3x3. We have this like soon and these two edges. This bar and then these are on opposite sides. I think it's a 3x3 alg. I may be wrong. I don't know. Alright, I got an L perm. I'm starting to learn L perms. I do not know this one. So AOF do a U perm. And do that. Forgot to mention, I'm using CS timer scrambles because I know the megaminx solver's Discord server has a good time looking and thinking about my hand scrambles, I guess. Anyway, I'm not going to plug the scrambles though, unless, yeah, because I'm like doing new scrambles, so I'm not going to be able to save the old ones. But right off the bat, star pieces, I have yellow, blue, green here. Yellow and blue are kind of close to each other. There's no really nice way of solving them though, like no way to solve them at the same time. Purple and red are over here. Okay, I actually see something pretty nice here. So if I do yellow and purple and then move the D layer, then I can do red and blue. I see this pair. I'll probably do this pair before I insert green. Yeah, so I'll bring this up. I'll just insert that. It probably would have been better if I did like a U at the beginning here, so then I can keep this in the near its layer, because as you saw when I did that, it ended up over here. So I'm just going to do that for the sake of this solve. I saw this pair as well. I'm not going to pair it up yet. I'm just going to insert this. I'll probably like end up just pairing it together. I also kind of saw this, but I mean, it was like me looking ahead because it's an example solve rather than like something I would have done in a solve. So I guess it's kind of cheating, but whatever. Let's move this out of the way so I can insert this without putting this all on the other side of the cube. Never mind, that actually would not have been bad. But that's probably what I would do in a solve. I saw these two. Here I'm probably going to do this pair first. Trying to think of a nice way to do this from like this angle. That's probably the best way, or not the best way, that's probably what I would do. Drop any comments if you guys find any cool solutions though. Always like to hear. These two, purple and green, I'll just pair up like that. I saw this edge and the corner looks like it's over here. Before I do an R to bring this up, I'm going to swing the corner around so it's a little closer. And then this here, I just saw that like, yeah. I saw this edge, which is going to go down here. This is the other S2L edge that I start with. I'll probably do something like that. And then before, actually it doesn't really matter that much. I was going to say before I do an R prime, I could like go like that. But this already sets up into a decent case where I can pair those up. Insert that in the back. I saw this corner next, and the edge is all the way over here. Not great, but I guess later I saw this edge, and then this, which I probably better to solve first, but I'm kind of flip-flopping between like stuff I would do in solves and stuff that I say I want to do in solves, but it's an example solve. But I'd probably do this in an actual solve. Insert that. The edge is still there. The corner's there. I can bring this over and just pair those up like that. I'd insert in the back with B moves. Here's the next edge that's going to go here. No pseudo this time because it doesn't look really that great. Just insert that. This corner was obviously next to the whole time. Then this edge is near as well. I can pair them up like this. It matches these two together, which I think they should stay together roughly. I also saw this pair, which I don't know if it's going to stay paired up after doing all this stuff. Probably not, but okay, maybe I should like pair like that. Okay, I don't think this really ended up how I wanted it to, but let's do an L to keep this pair because I do like that. Maybe an L2 because I like this too. And this is not bad as well. I'll probably actually do this pair first. And do like an R2, and because I'll just be doing an R2 prime. And then like go to pair this up, but do something like that. This is the next pair this is a pair that I'm gonna need. Like I said, I insert the yellow edge first. I'll just kind of do like a 3x3 solution there. I saw these. This is a 3 mover, but like L moves are kind of bad. Might not be bad in this case. That's probably the best thing to do here. Yeah, if I do it like an L move there, just kind of accept the regrip. I don't feel like getting a dot case, so I'm going to bring that edge up and just sledge like that. Got a pretty good OLL here. This is another 3x3 case. You'll just hold it like this and do 3x3 alg. And we got a Q perm. So I haven't learned like good recognition for these yet. I just kind of look at, it's already set up to how I recognize it. So the Q perms and N perms I still AUF for, and some of the K perms, but not always anymore. So this is already set up to where I want it to, where the corners are one spot over, like one AUF spot over. And then I look at this edge, it goes here. So you just do 2 U perms like that. All right, next solve. There's a edge. We got green and red, which can be solved quite easily. I see the yellow and purple pair. I see this pair and this edge, which I could probably figure out some way to keep those two together and then solve it. I see this, which if I wasn't bad and if I actually like could plan stuff in inspection, I'd probably do that. So we're gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna move it out of the way first. Solid green and red. I'll do this pair. I'll move this pair out of the way because I'm probably gonna solve that next. Let's solve this purple pair so we can get that kind of out of the mess here. I'll insert blue and then do yellow. Rotate to here because that's gonna be the angle that I'll solve this at. I saw this corner. I see this corner. Not a whole lot else that I really see here. All right, so there's the edge that goes with it. So we'll just do that. This corner I'm keeping an eye on as well. Kind of looked over, saw this edge, so let's pair them up. Let's see, what's the best way to insert this from here? Okay, so yeah, I just do U and then like a back insert. And here's the last pair we have. Instead of pairing up like that and then ending the pair on the wrong side of the cube, it's probably just best to do like R prime U2. Set up to that. I see these three pieces which all go together. This edge I also see, so let's go right into this one. Let's do U2 prime. There we go. It sets up to the 3 mover, so that's pretty cool. And then while I'm doing that, I see these two. I keep them on this edges over here. So let's insert that edge. These two I can do like an F U2. This is kind of a wacky solution, but there we go. There's the last corner. The edge, I didn't see it anywhere here, so I knew it was going to be here. I saw this piece was orange, so I thought that was it. So I looked here, and I discovered it was that piece. Let's do a BL2 prime, then I pair them up. Insert them. Instead of doing an R immediately, I'm going to do an F first because that goes there. And then we got this pair here. Let's rotate with black on top. That's always a good habit to keep. So instead of doing like this and then doing that solution, you can do this and do like an R2, you know, so something like that. This is the edge that goes with the corner here. So I'm trying to see, let's do a U, keep it in the top layer. Even though this solution won't be great anyway. Actually, I can kind of figure something out here. So I do U2 prime, then L2 prime, F. I could set up the 3 mover. And then here's an edge, here's a corner. I wouldn't see that during the solve, but I would see these two. Maybe that. Best thing to probably do is like, might be really good. I think I'm going to do this. So pair first and insert this corner. This isn't a great case, but it's not a bad case either, so go with it. I saw this big block. Sure, let's use that block. All right, so we got, this is solved kind of, so it's like a pseudo of what I do, I guess. Just insert that pair, and this is just 3x3 stuff. This is another third solve in a row where I get a 3x3 OLL, so. And then PLL, this is one of the S perms. I recognize this. This bar is green, this corner is green, this bar is orange, this corner is orange. There we go. I think this is the 4th solve, but I'll probably do 5. I don't know, we'll see how I feel once I get there. Alright, here's green, here's blue. I saw red and purple were over here. There's yellow. Yellow's right next to where it goes. So maybe I can figure out a way to do purple here and then put green and yellow there because they just kind of go there. Yeah, let's start doing that. I have this pair as well, so let's solve that pair. Why not? I have this yellow-purple pair. I saw that in the back because it's right there and the pieces are there too. Here's the blue edge, here's the red edge. Let's insert blue. Insert red. I saw these, and before inserting red, I knew like this wasn't going to change or anything. I guess also I saw this, but like afterwards, so I don't know. Ignore the U3, but whatever. Alright, I just go right into this pair. Here's the last pair too. And just do an R to pair those up. Insert. And here's my 2 edges that I work with. It's probably actually better to do like a BL2. So I'll just bring these up to where they go. I saw this corner, especially in this edge. I saw them earlier, but now I gotta really figure out what to do with them. So I'll do an L2 and F2 to pair them up. These two are real nice to set up. There's this corner as well. I'll probably do these two. I do like a U prime, and then yeah, do like an R set up to putting the pair in here. Then this is the last edge we need for purple S2L. I'd probably just do like L2 and then do 3x3 because otherwise I'd be doing like weird finger tricks like U prime, L, BL prime. I don't really know if that'd be worth it because you can just do like a nice L2 and then insert. All right, so we have most of our pieces here, right in this area. This is the last one too. I'd probably see green. I think I would just, let's see, maybe it's better to do an F prime. Yeah, I'll do an F prime to get this out of the way. I don't want these to end up too far because now we have nothing close to each other. Where was I? There. I think it was like this. So I'll do that. Like an F prime to get this out of the way. Then just insert this like 3x3. This corner's not moving anywhere. Do U2 and then L2 and then I'll rotate so this is in the front. Insert this. I have this pair and this edge. Let's cancel into putting that edge where it goes. F2 and then insert that. Let's see, what's the best way to solve this? Because I can do like if I do R, it sets up to like this, which isn't too bad. What was it, like this maybe? And if I do F prime, that's not that great either. I'd probably just end up doing this. Let's see. Okay, this is also nice too. If I do F2 prime and then R, it sets up to this, which this might be like the same amount of moves or more, but I don't know, it's not too bad. I think all those, the first and third options are probably about the same. Put the yellow on the bottom here. This pair is there. I have this pair as well. Kind of do an R3 there. That's also fine because like, I don't feel like doing an R2 prime. Or whatever the angle was. And this, they just kind of like stay there. Alright, we didn't get a 3x3 OLL this time. I don't know a whole lot of OLLs. I think I'm at like 80. But once PLL is done, which is going to be kind of soon, I don't know. Start learning OLLs. So just look that for now. Alright, we got an I perm. This is where I spend 10 seconds in PLL because I learned these last week. Alright, so I have pink, pink, and pink, and then these two are blue, so, and this is on the right side, so it's a plus. I think I go like this, and since they're next to each other, nice. Alright, here's number 5. This might be the last one. Yeah, I guess it'll be the last one, because, I mean, this is already going to be like a 20-minute video, and my phone doesn't have that much storage left on it. Anyway, let's end the yap session. Alright, I solved the yellow, the red and blue are here, green and purple are really easy to solve next to each other. Any pairs, this kind of might be able to do something with. Do kind of this like D flick like with my pinky like I would for 3x3. Insert blue, let's do yellow and purple. I guess this is here, so just kind of do that. And then this pair I remember was over here. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take this corner out. Because otherwise it would end up over there. And it's not bad, it's just going to do this now. And then I could also do these. I have this pair too. This is a pretty nice F2L so far. Because I'm also doing every pair like next to each other. So I'm not bouncing from green, purple to like red, blue, you know? It definitely helps with look ahead. Alright, so this pair is next and I have this pair. So like pretty darn good F2L, not gonna lie. Since this, like I don't know if you saw what I was doing, but like I can do pairing up all of red and blue without making this move at all. So let's do that. Alright, let's do a better way of doing that. It's probably the best way of pairing up those two. So here's the edges. There's like a billion ways you can do this. You do like one at a time. Or do like simul L R prime. I'll probably do that just because they're all about the same, I think. Alright, so I saw this edge, this corner. So I didn't see anything that pairs up first, but then I saw this corner in the back. So let's pair those two up. Alright, boom. We got these two as well. Yeah, I might have to just do that. This pair, I'm honestly, I'm not going to touch this yet because like I'd have to rotate pretty far away for that. So let's just start doing green. So let's insert the edge there. This pair, putting them on the front like that and putting black on the back is not great. All right, so we have these two. The edge and corner. Just pair those up. I see these now. These are starting to get close. So I'll probably pair them up now because I can do that relatively easily without disrupting the flow of my solve. Because that's the problem when you start doing that. So put it right in, and I'm just going to do this like that. Probably do an F2 prime, so this is on top, and then I could do this like that, which is decent. I might do an R2 to pair these two up in a 3 mover. Then just finish the rest there. Do the last of F2L or S2L, and then just OLL. Did the wrong PLL. All right.